Alright, so this is just a straight up crime. They straight up removed the best thing about the A-10, which is the gun.
The bird cannon?
The bird cannon. Like, that's a crime.
Yeah.
How could they do that? Anyways.
Time now for another vlog. And yeah, 2 months since you and I did the last one together.
Yes, because last time you did it
solo.
Well,
Yeah,
solo.
I had to because I was back in Louisiana after I dropped you and Edward off here at the new house in Texas. And I had to go back to the old house to finish packing and get everything ready for the big move, which took place.
Right, in the old house.
In the old house. So, yeah, here we are. The first official vlog in the new house, deep in the heart of Texas, Central Texas, Hill Country, outside of Austin. And this is where we are flying around in Microsoft Flight Simulator at the, I think, the Bergstrom Airport. I think this is the big airport in Austin.
No.
Oh, no. Do a barrel roll.
No,
and she crashed.
It did that on its own. Like,
well, it's been a few months since you've...
it's like as soon as I...
No, you don't have to exit. Remember, you can just do the whole thing where...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you learned that a few months ago, that you could just simply spawn the plane back in the air.
Now, do I remember how to do it, though?
I don't know. I guess you're going to have to sort that one out. But anyways, back in Flight Simulator, and we did buy a new jet, this A-10C. And there is another A-10 in the marketplace by a different developer that's not as good. Their products are not as good quality-wise. But this one's by Demos, and even though the jet's upside down on the runway, Demos is still one of the better third-party developers. So just don't use this as a form of judgment based off this aircraft. It's not the aircraft's fault, hopefully. So Riley is still trying to figure out how to get off the ground. And we're off to a great start with the May 2023 vlog. I guess just restart. Yeah, that's when all else fails, hit the X button, restart. Okay, so anyways, to refresh, recap everybody. The last vlog we did together was March 2023, back in Louisiana. I did do a vlog last month, but I did that one solo. So it is cool that we're finally back together in the vlog. GB and Riley Vlogs reunited after all these months.
Right. Yeah, so, awkward.
Very awkward. But, you know, it's okay. We're awkward. So we got a few things to talk about today, you know, like what's been going on the past month in Texas. So I came down, I think, what day? Was it May 2nd, May 3rd, or May 4th? I think it was May 2nd, I think. That's when I officially drove down to Texas after the loaders loaded everything out of the old house into the pod. So I grabbed the cats, hopped in the truck, and drove down here to Texas. So that was the last time I've been back in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is the town I was living in. Technically, it's I guess you could say my adopted hometown, because both sides of my family are from Louisiana, even though I was born and raised in Texas, by the way. So when people tell me welcome to Texas, what they should really be saying is welcome back to Texas, because I am technically a Texan.
Right.
Born and raised.
I guess I can say that to me. I'm the one new in Texas.
Exactly. You're the one who's welcoming to Texas. So, you know what? That's a good segue. Your opinion over the past, month of living in Texas, because we did take a trip down here back in October, and then we came back in, February or March? I think it was March, right?
When we came back here?
Yeah,
I think it was...
We came here to look at the place, spend a week here.
Oh, I think that was in March, yeah.
Yeah. And then I brought you back a few weeks later with the dog.
Yes.
And then you've been here ever since.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, your impressions of Texas.
I love it here. It's very clean, very good looking. Bunch of Teslas, though.
I know. Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, there's a bunch of those, and bunch of nice looking cars as well.
Oh yeah, lots of nice cars.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I will say one thing about Shreveport I miss is the food.
Yeah, there were some restaurants that we really liked up there that sadly we couldn't bring with us.
Yeah, but I will say HEB at least has some of the materials I want for my cooking, so I guess it kind of makes up for it.
Yeah, that's one of the grocery chains that's pretty popular in Texas. We don't have an HEB back in Louisiana, but I think we've really grown accustomed to shopping at HEB. It's
Right.
Yeah, and like almost everybody praises HEB, so it's a good place to go if you happen to live in Texas and you're looking for a grocery store.
Yeah, there you go.
Shameless, free plug for HEB. You're welcome. Next time, maybe they'll give us like a 1% discount.
This video is sponsored by HEB.
I wish, right?
Anyways, yeah, they have a bunch of the materials that I use for cooking, which I really do appreciate. Makes my cooking better, and it makes it taste more like home. So,
Yeah.
great. But, yeah, I do miss some of the restaurants in Shreveport.
Yeah.
But, other than that, I mean, overall, I like it here. I would say I love this house way more than the other one.
Yeah, see, that does, I guess, sting for me personally, because I'm growing to love this house. But I spent the last 16 years living in the old house, and I love that house. I mean, it's an old brick house from the 1950s. I used it for the thumbnail for last month's vlog. I also used it for the May 2023 wall for my gaming channel. So I have a lot of memories in that house.
Well, I guess the house wouldn't be so bad. It's just it needed a lot of work done.
Well, yeah.
I guess it needed that, and I guess one of the things that really irked me was just like the freedom of the cast and how the house will always just get so dirty.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what ticked me, because like in this house, like for example, like the floor is like very clean and I keep it clean and everything. But in like the old house, it's like every single time I cleaned it, it's like just in like less than a week, it's just
Yeah.
horrible. So I don't know if it was the cast or if it was the house or
I think
a combination of both.
Maybe. I think what it comes down to is it was years and years of, admittedly on my part, not being the best at cleaning. Like, I'm good at the basic chores, like washing clothes, drying clothes, washing dishes, throwing away garbage. But the dusting, the vacuuming, the mopping, yeah.
Yeah,
I get low ratings.
Yeah, I'll give you a beautiful 1 star.
Thanks.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
You mean generous.
So it was basically an uphill battle for you. Plus, you did have trouble breathing.
Yeah, that's something else I have better here. I don't have breathing issues compared to like Shreveport. I always have breathing issues. Always, what's it called? Sneezing and coughing and struggling to breathe in some areas. Like it was awful. And even with the air purifiers, like I was still struggling over there in that other house. And like I said, I don't know if it was the dusting or the area or what was it.
It could have been a combination of things. Plus, I mean, that house, as much as I love that house, it was built in the 1950s. And I've had work done on it. And we had both bathrooms rebuilt. And right now, my uncle, one of my uncles, who happens to be my contractor, he's getting it, fixed up and cleaned up in order for it, a new coat of paint to be slapped on and other touch-up work and electrical work, new lights, and etc. before I put it on the market sometime in the summer, hopefully. So, yeah, I mean, despite all the work I did do with the house over the years, from my dad helping me whenever he was still alive, he and I did the demo work. He did a lot of the rebuilding in the early days of the house. Never quite finished it, but then my uncle came along and helped do some other things as well, like for example rebuild both bathrooms along with a tile guy and a plumber. So
it's slowly getting work.
Yeah, but I mean, most houses are always a work in progress. I mean, even this house is way newer.
Yes.
And I can already tell it needs some stuff done.
Well, yeah, but it's not as bad as the other one. Like the other one needed a lot of fixing.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall I like it here more.
Okay.
So that's just my opinion.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's hill country in central Texas. And I do like where we live. We don't, by the way, with Austin, I know we were, I think we're going towards Lake Travis, I think.
I don't know.
I think that's the Colorado River. I'm starting to get more acquainted with the geography, the scope of the land.
Right.
So I think that's the Colorado River below us. And I think that's Lake Travis. I could be wrong about that. It could be a different lake entirely.
Right.
But anyways, I do love it here. Like scenic wise, it's beautiful. Hill country, and there's other national parks nearby.
Which I do want to visit.
Yeah, I think one of my sisters wanted us to go to the Dardanelles, which looks really nice in the photos. Plus, we want to go down to some caverns south of San Antonio.
That will be cool.
And Enchanted Rock outside of Llano, Texas. I've been there when I was a kid. Oh, Bee Cave. Yeah, so Bee Cave, yeah, we are familiar with Bee Cave and Lakeway.
Right.
We don't live in Bee Cave or Lakeway, but we live a little bit further away. Not too far away, but we don't want to, disclose exactly where we live.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this house in this spot
here.
Yeah,
that shit ain't happening.
No.
No.
A little bit of privacy.
Just a little. But yeah, we do frequent Bee Cave and Lakeway, and lots of rich people live in Lakeway and Bee Cave. Lots of money here.
Yep.
And lots of stuff being built here too. But I like the fact that we live a little ways away from everything. So we live about 10 minutes away from Bee Cave, about 10 minutes away from another town that we're close to. I'm not going to tell you which town. But I wouldn't say we're like technically out in the country, but we're kind of out in the country, but we're like in a neighborhood out in the country. But I do like it. And I do like my balcony.
Right, yeah, that's probably like the highlight of this house for you.
Yes, it's the balcony.
You love that balcony.
I do. Like, there are times if I get up in the morning and it's nice in the morning, I still got some coffee after breakfast, I'll go sit on the balcony. And in the evening, if we're not doing anything else and it's not miserable outside or raining, I'll go chill on the balcony. It's just relaxing. Like last night, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful sunset. I recorded a quick YouTube short to promote my Diablo 4 live stream schedule, and I just sat there. I sat there basically until it just literally got dark, because I was just chill.
I don't blame you.
It's very peaceful.
It's very beautiful. Yeah.
It is.
For me, I love the balcony as well, but I have to be like in the mood for it.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes like okay, well it might be cool, but I'm not really in the mood to go outside. But once you're in that mood and it's like like GB says like yesterday,
yeah,
then it hits. It's
does.
good. It's really good. But yeah, I love that balcony.
Yeah, me too.
It's like this. There's just so many things about this house that I love.
Yeah.
Like for example, the pool table that.
Oh yeah,
we have the pool
we
table.
haven't told y'all this. I guess I guess you heard it first. We have a pool table. No, we didn't buy the pool table. Well, technically, I bought the pool table. It came with the house. Because the divorced couple, I don't think they wanted to go through the trouble of relocating the pool table. So we have a pool table, and we've been using it. We both suck at pool, but we still play.
Yeah.
It does need some work, though. I got to replace the baskets, because like half the baskets have been torn by a dog.
Yep, they just hate it.
Yeah. So I'm going to replace them eventually.
But overall, the pool table works.
Yeah, it's a solid pool table.
So, yeah, and I love playing pool. I've always loved playing pool. There's just something about it.
I love it too, but I suck.
Well, at least you have one for free. Well, not free, but you have one now to keep practicing over and over again without having to spend money on an arcade.
I would take it as like I guess thanks for buying this house from us, divorcing parents gift.
Hey, I'll take it. Free pool table,
Yeah, so.
Well, not free / not free pool table. There.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so we have that. We constantly play it, and especially if we have company, we do like 2v2.
Oh, yeah, like you, me versus one of my sisters and brother-in-laws.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
We may eventually try and sort out a way to record us playing some games of pool. The problem is somebody doesn't want her face revealed.
Oh, don't worry. I'll work like a ghost face mask or something.
Or we'll just have to be clever with how we record it.
Or you can just get a mask for me.
We'll see. I mean, but they can see the rest of you, though. That's...
Well, what rest of me? There is no rest of me. I don't exist.
Okay, but yeah, her doing a face reveal is not happening anytime soon.
Hey, I like my privacy.
Oh, I mean, I don't blame you. I kind of threw that out the window a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're doing, and I'm going to enjoy the balcony for as long as possible because it's probably about to get really, really hot in Central Texas.
Oh boy.
Because summer's coming.
Yeah, I'm going to be, I guess I'm going to be a vampire for the next 2 months.
Yeah, just hiding inside.
Just hiding inside. Because if there's one thing I don't do well with, it's the sun.
Yeah.
I dislike the sun. That's why I constantly carry an umbrella with me. Yeah. Even if it's like sunny and it's like 80.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, but mostly I'll just like carry my umbrella and just hide under it just because I can't stand it.
Wow.
Hey, I'm a vampire, okay? That's just how it is.
Yeah. But, I mean, I like the sun, but I don't want to get sunburnt. So what I do is I'll go out around 7 o'clock at night when the sun's still technically out, but it's not harmful, I guess, because of the angle it's at in the sky. And I guess I get a little vitamin D from the sun, by just chilling on the balcony, especially if it happens to be a nice sunny evening.
Yeah.
At sunset. But yeah, overall, we're just trying to get a lot of work done. I finally got the homeowner's insurance done. I'm trying to get a new lawnmower person because the previous lawnmower person that we had kind of ghosted us. But it is what it is. So hopefully the new one works out. Because, well, I don't have a lawnmower. Maybe I should consider getting one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we live in an HOA. It's not that expensive compared to other HOAs, especially in like the Bee Cave Lakeway area. They're expensive. But an HOA still, they have certain rules you have to follow. And one of those rules is your grass.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get the lawn mowed as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a little forest right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And let's just say it's not good looking.
No, it's not.
So, yeah. That's why I constantly don't look at it because it's like,
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like, yeah, we need to get this done. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's one of the things we're working on.
Yes, I should have that hopefully hammered down by this afternoon. The guy's supposed to come over, look at the front yard, backyard, and give me an estimate.
Yeah, so there you go. So slowly getting work.
Yeah, slowly. It's just unfortunate that the previous lawn guy goes to me. I don't know why, but whatever. Moving on. There's plenty of other lawn people out there.
Yeah.
So, she may have mentioned this a moment ago. One of the things we see a lot, driving around.
Tesla.
Yeah. It was so strange because I've never seen this many Teslas before. I mean, back in Shreveport, I'll see a Tesla every now and then.
Yeah.
Because there are people that do drive Teslas in Shreveport, Louisiana, and other parts of the world. But not to this degree.
No, and here in Texas, like, sometimes we play a little game where we just count how many Teslas we see from here, then pick up something up, and then on the way home, see how many Teslas we see. It's funny. Sometimes we even see more than 20, more than 30.
Yeah, we've seen...
It's
not,
shit ton of Teslas.
Not a joke. We've seen at least 20 Teslas one day going somewhere to pick up some food and then driving back, which is basically, I would say, like, what, a 10-minute drive?
Yeah.
10-minute drive there, 10-minute drive back, roughly 10, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, 20 plus Teslas.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You just see a ton of Teslas here.
Yeah. So I guess Elon's happy. I wonder if Elon actually has a
Just imagine how Elon just feels just with the state of Texas alone.
Yeah. I don't know if he lives in Austin. I have no idea where he lives. He probably has a few mansions or whatever.
I bet he owns a Tesla.
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
That would be funny.
So we all know that Riley's very picky about food.
Extremely.
But you have tried a few things in the Lone Star State, including brisket.
Yeah. What was that again?
The meat at the barbecue place.
Oh, yeah. And it's all good. Yeah. That one place.
And that's a good thing because there is a rule. If you don't like brisket, they kick you out of Texas.
Oh, really?
Not really, but it should be a rule. Just kidding.
Okay.
I love brisket. It's been a long time since I've had brisket. And we found a really good barbecue place. You, me, and my sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And we got we got like brisket, we got some ribs. I think you tried the chicken.
Yes, I did. I tried a bunch of other stuff, and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Like, the ribs were good, the brisket was good, the chicken was good. It's like... And I combined it with my cooking, like, at some point, with
your rice and beans. Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Like, we could just go there, pick up the meat, and then just get some rice and beans and other stuff, and then...
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, unlike the Chinese restaurant we went to last night.
Yeah, yesterday we tried a new Chinese restaurant, and...
we're not going back.
We're not going back. Extremely overpriced.
It was. For what we got, and didn't even taste that good.
Yeah, like, we used to go to another place, and, they served skirt steak for $25, and they gave us a bunch more.
Yeah, your Dominican restaurant.
Yeah, and it was really tasty, and, like, this one is, like, the portion was, like, extremely small.
And too expensive.
And too expensive, and I even stayed hungry. It's like, how do you feel? I'm still hungry.
Yeah, because they barely gave you anything.
Yeah, I ordered like some boneless short ribs.
Yeah, I think so.
And the thing is that they give me like 2 pieces.
Yeah, I was thinking they were gonna give you like at least 6?
Yeah, like a normal rib. And the thing is like, oh, we don't have medium. We're gonna have to give you a large. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll take it. And then it's like, okay, well, when I got the lunch, it's like, wait a second, that's it?
Yeah.
And it's and then after that, like what did the medium even look like, or the small one?
Yeah.
Like what was it, bite size or?
Yeah, and my steak was, I ordered a New York strip and it didn't even look like a New York strip.
Yeah, you got it well. You got a medium well, and it was like extremely rare.
Yeah.
It was so red. Like I looked at the rice, and the rice was red. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't cooked as well as I had hoped. I mean, it wasn't raw, and that's one reason why.
GP was rare.
It wasn't rare. It was medium rare. And I don't have a problem with medium rare. Like, I have a range of where I can go. Like, raw, no, obviously not. Burnt, no. Those extremes, no, thank you. But the reason why I always say medium well is because I don't know how they're going to cook it. Because every place is different.
That is true.
You say medium, and it could be medium well, or it could be medium raw. So that's why I always go medium well, because unless I understand and get how they properly cook a steak, like, I'm going in blind. So I'm glad I didn't say medium, because if I would have said medium...
That would have been red as shit.
I know! So screw that. We're not going back there.
But yeah, like, the fries were extremely bland.
Yeah, I saw those fries, I'm like...
Did you taste it?
I didn't want to. I'm like, no, thank you.
It was very, very bland. It tasted like nothing.
I think the only thing that was good was the wonton chips.
Yeah, and I wish it was warm. Like, the sauce was, like, ice cold.
Yeah.
I wish it was warm. At least they didn't charge us for those.
Yeah, I was really feeling some Gordon Ramsay vibes. I really wish that he would have been there to experience that. And because, he's bringing back Kitchen Nightmares, apparently.
I wish, yeah. Maybe he'll show up. It's like, hey, we went to that place.
Yeah.
But
maybe in the future we'll see an episode where...
The problem is that it's too expensive for what they give you.
Yeah.
And that's just my big issue.
But anyways, let's talk about some things we do like.
Okay.
The food trucks.
Oh my god, yes.
We are lucky, even though we live a distance from a lot of things. We're not too far from a gas station, but we're about 10 plus minutes away from a lot of other stuff, except for the food trucks.
Yeah. The food trucks is literally like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, or less.
Or less from here.
Yeah.
So we go out, to the street, and it's like down the road.
Yeah.
Very close. And so there's like multiple food trucks there. So it's like, Mexican, Indian, Thai.
Yeah, Thai. Lebanese.
Yeah, pizza.
And your favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite. But yeah, all of those, and the pizza there is like the best pizza I've ever had. Yeah. Still to this day, like, Home Slice is a close second place, but yeah, like the food trucks the pizza that they serve for day, I love it. It's like the perfect crunch, but at the same time, not to the point where it hurts your teeth. Yeah. It's like the perfect balance.
Nice.
And the cheese tastes good, the sauce tastes good, everything tastes fresh. Which, I guess it kind of makes sense since that's where they cook it,
Yeah.
They had like this fresh garden things with fresh ingredients and etc.
I don't know if they actually use those ingredients, but they could.
It wouldn't surprise me if they do.
That'd be awesome if they did. But these food trucks really do take pride in their food. The Lebanese truck even has a sign that says that they're not a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, this is not a fast food restaurant. And we use fresh ingredients. Like, it says it on the sign.
Yeah.
So, Gordon Ramsay would approve.
Yeah, he would approve of the food trucks, I think.
You're telling me it's fresh? No, it's fresh frozen.
But the Indian restaurant fast food truck is surprisingly good. It's almost as good as the Indian restaurant I used to go to back in Shreveport. So it's definitely a good Indian food truck.
Which one would you say is better now?
That's hard because I really did love my previous Indian restaurant. So that one was good too. But it's good to find other good restaurants that serve, the same delicacies.
Right.
The Thai truck, I haven't tried that yet. The Mexican truck, I want to try it, but they kind of close a little early.
Yeah, you have to show up like at 2 or something.
Yeah, they don't do dinner.
So, yeah, they do lunch.
And then there's a breakfast truck that's never open because we usually aren't there.
I'm not a breakfast person.
Well, I am, but one of my other sisters and her husband did try it, and they told me that it's not that good. It's
not that good?
It's like average at best.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not really missing anything from that.
Well, it depends from the point of view because they said they also had like a sandwich and you tried it and you didn't like it that much.
What do you mean?
Like, remember that one time when you tried something at
well, yeah, that was just that was a risk. And I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay.
But, it wasn't a bad sandwich. It just, I think the pizza is definitely way better in that food truck.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Mm-hmm.
But, Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some good eateries around here.
Right.
And, it's just trying to work our way through the good ones and avoid the bad ones.
Yeah, well, you gotta try something once at least every time,
True, very true.
So, yeah, anyways, what else have we done in Texas or seen?
You've seen some deer.
Yeah, I did see some deer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed, in the balcony. We were in the balcony and we saw them
I think we're flying away from Hill Country. No, there's Spicewood. Okay, we're back in Spicewood. Okay.
Yeah, I was flying away. That's why I returned.
Good. Yeah.
But, so basically we saw some deer, which we were in the balcony and we saw like 5-6 deer.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen them ever since. Like, it's been like
I
2
think
weeks.
I saw one last night. Like, it was just like trotting. Like, I saw it for a moment because I think it kind of got startled by somebody.
Oh. Actually, when we were driving down, I did see a deer.
Yeah,
and you did point it out.
Yeah, we were driving around the neighborhood.
But I mean from the balcony.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one from the balcony's point.
And then one of the roads we go down, we saw several deer one evening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And unfortunately, you've seen a few dead deer.
And a few dead deer.
And
and crushed with guts on the road.
Yeah, some of these roads I would not advise driving at night because we're really out there in the country. No lights, city lights.
Yeah, there's no light posts.
No. So you're on your own with your own lights.
That's got to be terrifying.
Yeah.
It's because it's like fucking dark in there. It's like very dark.
Yeah.
Even with the headlights.
Yeah. Because, people hit deers all the time, and deers can cause a lot of damage to vehicles. And it's unfortunate for the deer, too.
And to their life. Yeah.
But the buzzards don't mind.
Well, it's like all life.
Yeah, exactly.
Car kills the deer, and buzzards eats the deer.
Yep, that's true.
And
we've also seen some lizards. So we have a few lizards around the property. Well, we had a few lizards.
Little Scylla?
Well, no, I think Little Zilla's still around. I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. But some smaller lizards have become the menu for our garter snake.
Yeah, it's just some wild garter snake.
Yeah, well, most garter snakes are wild.
Yeah, but you said ours, so.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We don't have a snake.
Yeah, it just happens to be a snake on the property.
Yeah.
There's two snakes. One of my brother-in-law and I saw another snake by the shed. We're still trying to figure out what that snake was. I don't think it's poisonous, but we want to keep our distance. I mean, it slithered off. So
you don't fuck with a snake.
No. Even like I try to not even mess with a non-poisonous like the garter snake. I just leave it alone.
Right. But basically, the story is I was gonna go back to driving.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done it in a quick minute.
So we were gonna drive around. We did end up going and driving around the neighborhood,
But the moment I was gonna get in the car, it's like, what the hell is that? And then I see something like slithering. It's a snake
underneath my truck.
Underneath the truck. So
having dinner
with a lizard.
A poor little lizard.
Poor little lizard. And then just stood there for like half an hour.
Oh, he didn't care that we were recording him and taking photos.
GB did a little short about it.
I did.
So it's probably one of the most recent ones.
Well, I have done some Diablo 4 shorts too, but it's in my shorts section on the gaming channel.
Right, but yeah, then after that, I went back to driving. If it went away.
Yeah.
So good. We haven't seen it ever since though.
I haven't seen it, but it's probably still around somewhere. But we do have a new pet though.
We do have a new pet. We call it Vacky. That's my Vacky. I love that girl.
Yeah.
So what's Vacky? It's a robot vacuum.
Yeah, robot vacuum.
Yeah, I love that pet. She's nice and she doesn't drop hair and poop.
Yeah.
No, she cleans it.
Yeah.
I love her. That's my favorite type of pet. I can talk to her and she actually does something. Thank you, Vacky. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Vacky?
I like Vacky.
Vacky's cool.
We have two vacuums. We have one, an actual vacuum that we use for vacuuming.
Yeah.
And then we also have Vacky. So.
What does Red call it? A Roomba or something?
Well, I mean that's the first vacuum was a Roomba, but this is a different brand. I think it's a Shark.
Lonely.
Both our vacuums are Sharks because it's a good quality vacuum company. So.
I guess, yeah.
So.
But yeah, Vacky's cool.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, like I was like. She was vacuuming, I was mopping, and then,
a nice team effort.
Nice team effort, and I take good care of Vacky. I love that girl.
That's good.
But, I guess that's it for real life. I don't think we've done anything else, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I mean, besides me trying to get things taken care of, typical moving stuff, trying to get things set up, with utilities and the mailboxes and changing our addresses. We managed to get that done, so we're both getting our mail forwarded here now, so that's good. So it's just trying to get all these different things taken care of, but that's always fun whenever it comes to moving and relocating. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it's gone fairly well. I mean, because we got all of our stuff. None of it was banged to hell, unlike the UPS boxes.
Yeah, that was a big fear for you.
Yeah, I lost 2 monitors thanks to UPS. Very cool.
Yeah.
So I had to buy 2 new monitors, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it looks
Everything
nice.
else is fine. So everything else, like my Xbox Series and my Xbox One were both in the boxes, and I had them packaged pretty good. And so far, the Xbox Series X is okay.
Good.
So at least they didn't break that.
Yeah, that would have been a rub.
Yeah. And one of the monitors was older, but still, it sucks.
Yeah, that's like $400, $500 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
Just gone.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But everything I packed at the house, which I spent days and days packing, going all the way back to like April when I started my Jedi Survivor Let's Play, and I also recorded the April 2023 vlog, I was doing tons of packing and throwing things in boxes, and making boxes, and wrapping up things.
Yeah, you were busy.
I was busy nonstop. I was waking up, eating breakfast, taking care of the cats because you had the dog, and just...
That's what happens when you have too much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up throwing away a lot of stuff and giving away a lot of stuff. There's things that we didn't want that I left on the side of the road that, like...
People just took.
Yeah, that's what happens in Louisiana. Well, back where we...
That's what happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, in PR, if I did that, somebody would take it.
Yeah, one man's trash is another's treasure,
Yeah.
So I did that with a lot of things, and they all found new homes, fortunately. So whoever has those things, I hope they benefit you.
Yeah,
Great.
there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, so I spent days and days boxing and packing.
At least that's over.
And playing through Jedi Survivor. Well, I played through some of Jedi Survivor in Louisiana, then I picked up where I left off in Texas. But yeah, that last night, Tuesday night, when I was trying to wrap everything up, it was a struggle because I was literally boxing till like midnight. Because I was hoping I'd be done way before.
Yeah.
Because I thought I could just take it easy Tuesday. I was wrong.
You did not?
No, I busted my butt. And there are times I had to remotivate myself just to get back and finish the boxing.
Yeah, that's always the worst part, motivating yourself when you don't want to.
Yeah, and eventually we'll finish the unboxing.
Right.
Eventually.
Yeah, there's still a few more boxes, but
yeah,
for the most part, the only thing is like office stuff and like movies and video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a few things.
But like for example, the most important things like clothing and essential things that we're good on that.
Yeah, we're good.
But we still have to unbox it though.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding the space for it and where to put it and when we want to do it.
Yeah, we'll get it done. And plus, we're supposed to be finally getting the new couch soon.
So that means we have to move them anyways.
Yeah, so hopefully we get that before the end of the week because we've been waiting a couple of weeks to get the couch.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It'd be nice to finally have a new couch. But
yeah, that's also something else. Like we haven't had the time to watch videos on YouTube together or watch a movie together because we haven't set up the TV yet.
Yeah.
So
we have to get a new mount for it.
So every time we see something, it's like either he sees it on his phone and I see it on my phone, and either we don't see stuff together and he misses something.
Yeah.
Like it's been like that.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, it's you make do with the situation and you just keep going. I mean, there's
it'll go back to normal eventually.
Yeah, things will eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just all this other stuff I'm trying to get taken care of, and it's just the whole process of like settling in, I guess. So that's still happening, even though the move has been a success so far. But another success is your playthrough of Sly Cooper. You finally wrapped up the third game.
Yeah, so we're heading into video games.
Yeah.
Yes, Sly 3. Finally finished it. And
do you want to tell them a little secret?
What?
About the recording of Sly 3?
What secret?
The secret that you recorded back in Louisiana.
I don't know what you're... Just say it. What is it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You pre-recorded all that. Like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yeah, I basically played it back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, over several days.
And I just had it ready. And what I did was just upload one Monday and then the other one Friday, so I could, what's it called?
Schedule it.
So I could schedule it, because just in case, because I didn't have anything ready at the moment here in Texas. So.
Yeah, throughout this process, for a while we didn't have internet.
So yeah, when it came to Sly 3, since it's my favorite game of all time, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah.
And I finished it like in a day or two, and basically I had everything recorded and I uploaded it like weeks later.
Yeah. Well, what I did was I rendered your episodes. I uploaded them. I put them unlisted. We got the thumbnails put together. We had everything put together in advance.
Yeah.
And then you just went and decided to, for like, what was this, a span of 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah.
Like make 2 episodes a week live.
And
it worked.
Yeah, it did work. And then the only thing that we actually did here was the 2-player mode.
Yeah, the 2-player mode we actually did right here. I think we did it like last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend. Yeah.
And we do apologize for the audio. I was sitting further back than I am right now. I was using a folding chair instead of a bar stool, which is what I'm sitting on right now.
Yeah, now he's way closer to the microphone.
I'm way closer. Plus, there's obviously no game audio because we cut out the game audio because sometimes it causes issues when we're playing Flight Sim.
Yeah.
Mostly the Flight Sim is just to give y'all something to look at while we play. Plus, it's fun for us to fly around these different areas and different planes.
Yeah, you get to see something new, and so do we.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Sly 3. Overall, I had fun. Like, I'm not going to do the challenges, I don't think. Nah, it's just not necessary. But overall, I had fun playing Sly 1 through 3, since it's like my favorite franchise of all time. And not that many people knew about it. So I was actually kind of excited to show you guys, because it's a fun franchise. It really is. Yeah. And I wish more people knew about it, but they don't.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to sort out how to tackle the playthrough, because the first step, the Sly Cooper 1, you did that start to finish via a live stream with no issues.
Because the thing about Sly 1 and the Sly Collection, that's the most stable port of the 3 games.
Okay.
Sly 2, it starts to get worse with the port. It starts crashing. It crashed twice. And Sly 3, it's even worse than Sly 2. If I literally streamed that, it would have been constant frame drops, and it would be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, so...
Because they just didn't put them, they didn't make them stable, basically.
No. And that was just a struggle for us, because we were trying to get Sly 2 to work with streaming, but... Because you're literally, like, it's streaming download. It's a download stream from PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you could play them on the PS5 was through what PS Now are PlayStation Plus Premium.
It's shit still.
And the fact that you're having an upload stream for your stream, I think that caused an issue. And we were debating about what we were going to do. At first, we entertained the idea of an emulator on the gaming PC, but I could never get it to work properly because I suck at emulating. I was listening to like Pat, aka the Professional, our friend, and another friend of ours, Red the 8-Bit Dinosaur. They're both a lot more knowledgeable about emulators than we are. And even with their information and what they were trying to provide, I still couldn't get it to work properly. So finally, we just said, screw it. We'll just record the Let's Plays.
Right.
And I think it worked out pretty well.
For the most part.
Yeah. So you got that done, so I'm happy that you were able to finish your Sly playthrough. And no, she's not going to play that other Sly Cooper game.
No, Sly 4? Hell no.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I could go into a 1-hour rant of why that game sucks. Yeah, that game's awful.
Yeah.
I feel bad because every single time I talk to Lourdes about Sly 4, I get caught up in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, oh, yeah, I hate Sly 4, but yeah, this is why I hate it, and this is why.
Yeah, and then Loris is like, oh no, here
we go again with the Sly 4 rant that I've heard a million times. It's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, I hate that game.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish it. Like I when I first played it, like back in the day, like in 2013 when I first bought it.
Yeah.
Like I went to the second episode and it's like, this is fucking dumb. And I'm like, I didn't like it. So I basically sold it to GameStop for $2.
$2?
Yeah, I got robbed. When I bought the game for $30, like literally like a week before. But yeah, then after that I saw the whole thing on YouTube and I'm like, yep, good thing I didn't play this. This is shit. Basically, I just treat the game as a terrible fan fiction.
Yeah.
That's how I treat it. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't have 4 in the title. It's called Sly Cooper 15 Time. So I would make it non-canon. No. That's what I think. But, yeah, then after that, that's it. That's how I feel about Sly 4, because like I said, if I keep talking about it, I'm going to go into issues on why I hate the game.
Yeah, so it's for the best that we move on to something you really like.
Yeah.
FNAF
SB.
Yeah.
Security Breach. Now, I love that game.
Flaws and all.
Flaws and all. It has a few flaws, yeah, but I still like the game. Like, the maze. Ugh. Goddamn, the stupid maze.
Yeah.
Yeah, that maze-sized maze took me an hour. And I would have beat the game on the second part. I'd probably do the ending on the third part, but, like, that maze thing took forever. It just completely drained me out.
Yeah.
And I wish it would have been like the GTA save, where you just find a combination of a code, and then you just put the code, and there you go. You go through the maze, and it just automatically makes you go into the vent.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
But no, it's like, oh, don't worry. You just get to the dark green spaces, and you'll figure it out from there. It's like, oh, gee, thanks. That helps a lot. Especially if you're doing it for the first time. There's no way you're finding it. And the thing is that sometimes the code is randomized, because I don't know if they changed the code or they updated the code or something, but every single video that you find on YouTube, it either helps or it doesn't. So, like, I've seen some people, oh, yeah, thank you. I finally got for the maze. And, like, the other 50%, it's like, this didn't work. This sucks. Yeah. So, I don't know if it's randomized or something. It has to be randomized. Yeah. But, yeah, I finally made it, and I beat the game in, like, all 6 endings. Yeah.
So that was your second official playthrough on your channel.
Yeah.
And why did you do it? Why did you go back to Security Breach?
I went back there again because we saw the Ruin trailer. Finally. Like 2 weeks ago already?
Something like that.
Yeah. So we saw the trailer. I don't know if GB saw it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it with you.
Okay. So, yeah, we saw it together. And basically, I'm excited for it. Apparently, in the trailer, Roxy doesn't seem as aggressive. And, like, the girl is Cassie. It's like a 1-minute trailer. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're a FNAF fan, you've seen her already. Yeah. But, yeah, the girl's name is Cassie, and apparently we're trying to rescue Gregory. I don't know, because in the ending, I don't know which one is canon. There's, like, 6 endings in Security Breach.
I guess you'll find out.
So, but yeah, apparently, in the most of the endings, like, Gregory goes out. Yeah. He escapes. So either it has to be like the Vanny ending, which is one of the ones that is animated, where she goes away with Vanessa. I mean, he goes away with Vanessa and Freddy, and that means that it's a trap. Yeah. Like, it's like using Gregory's voice as a lure. Yeah, it could be. And then you have like apparently she's a fan of Roxy, because she has like the green nails. I've noticed she has green nails, and she has a Roxy plushie walkie-talkie. Yeah. And a bunch of bracelets and a bunch of things that make like Roxy, you know. And it's also implied that apparently to the trailer, like, whenever Roxy's holding Cassie, when Cassie touches her, Roxy looks at her, even though she has no eyes. She has like a mask or a faceplate or something. Yeah. And she doesn't kill her, unless it's like cut, you know.
Well, and then a jump scare trailers can never be trusted fully.
Yeah, but maybe it's like a cut, and then maybe she gets jump scared. Maybe. Maybe it's like a jump scare where she looks friendly and then knows she attacks you, or maybe they just cut a mid-cutscene. Yeah. It could be. Now, the one thing we did see is like Monty. Monty is not in a good shape at all. Like, his shell is gone. And we do see a jump scare from Monty, like, because like literally before the jump scare ends, like, you can see like the TV flashing screen where it's like dead. Mm-hmm. Like Gregory. Yeah. So basically, we do see a jump scare, and it's pretty brutal. Like, basically, Monty's just trying to bite her face, and Cassie's like holding, like, no, and then she just couldn't because it's a fucking robot that's fucking strong. Numb. And then it goes into, and then it just cuts to like the flash screen. Yeah. So we see a jump scare, and then we see Freddy shatter. We don't see his face though, but we do see his flexing body. And there's no other animatronic that's orange, other than Freddy. Yeah. Chica's a little bit more shattered. Yeah, we talked about Roxy, we talked about Monty. And then we have, apparently, Sun and Moon, which is, like, both of them combined or something, because you see parts of Sun combined with Moon. Okay. Like, he's blue, but at the same time, he's glowing like Sun. Huh. And both of the eyes are turned on, like, one's yellow and one's red.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna call him Eclipse or something.
I don't know.
Like, that would be cool. Like, there's a bunch of fears about that. But it comes out in July, and I cannot wait for it. In my opinion, that I'm most excited for that, like, compared to the movie that also came out. The trailer came out, and it comes out in October, I think.
Yeah.
And then what else? FNAF Help Wanted 2, which I would love to play. Sadly, I don't have a VR set. And it also costs too much to get one. So I'll probably have to see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But... yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm most excited for Ruin. I love Security Breach, so I cannot wait to see Ruin. Plus, seeing the Pizza Plus destroyed is just something that I love seeing, because I love seeing all these beautiful places destroyed, like, for example, not like that, though. I'm not trying to be... yeah. But basically, yeah, like, for example, let's just say if Walt Disney World got, like, abandoned.
No, there have been, like, parks within Disney World that has been abandoned.
Exactly. And, like, you just discover, it's like, what has been, like, the history. And then you look at it now, it's a wasteland. Yeah. For example, Jurassic World, and then you see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah. Like, if you see the park, it's like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And then the next movie, it's like a wasteland, and it's all ruined and destroyed. Like, I love seeing all that shit.
Yeah, like, what, Bright Sun Films, their Abandoned series?
Yeah, I love seeing that. Like,
Abandoned!
Because it's, like, history, Like, you can imagine people there, and all that beautiful, like, attractions, and the malls and stores, and it's just gone. Yeah. It's just all gone, and it's just amazing. That's stuff like that I just love seeing. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for FNAF. Excited for Ruin, excited for the movie, and excited for Help Wanted 2, even though I will not play it probably. Yeah. But, I mean, it's probably just a VR version of the other games, so if you play the regular version, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some extra features and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to miss out on much. There's probably going to be some storyline stuff, though. Maybe. But, yeah, because they always add stuff. Yeah. Anyways, now we are going to go to a show that I've seen, Hell of a Boss. Okay. And Hell of a Boss, episode 4, Western Energy. You have not seen it yet. But I've seen it. I've seen it like 3 times already. And it's good. It's like probably the best episode of the season. Because in episode 3, I got really annoyed with the stupid sex jokes. And overall, the mafia theme that episode had was cool. But then the sex jokes just like, stop. This is so cringe. And Chaz ruined the episode for me. It's like, get this guy out of here. At least, something good happens to him at the end of that episode. So, yeah, a good thing. I don't want to spoil it. So, yeah, on episode 2, the only good thing about episode 2, I would have to say, is the ending with what happens with Luna and Octavia. So that's like the only good thing about that episode. Other than the rest of the episode feels kind of eh. And the first episode, I don't know how I feel about it. Where Stolas is like a little baby, and then it cuts back to like modern time. I don't know how I feel about that episode either. It just feels kind of eh. I don't know. It's just most of these episodes have been meh, but this one, I mean, Stryker feels weird in this episode. It's like you go from Norman Reedus Stryker to like this Stryker. It's like, did something happen or did I miss something? Because Stryker just feels weird. And overall, we do see something that apparently Stolas can't get hurt, which I'm pretty sure everybody knew. Stolas can't get hurt. I'm pretty sure everybody knew. But Blitz didn't, so he was quite shocked. But then, like, after that, like, Blitz is pushing his side again, where it's like he cannot get too close to love somebody.
I think it's a little too much spoilage, so...
Okay, yeah, I'm going into it. I said I wasn't going to spoil it, but then I kept talking about it.
Maybe just, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, the episode was okay. So, it's better than the other 3. I'll say that much. Best episode so far of season 2. Okay. And that's where I'm going to end it with Hell of a Boss, because, again, spoilers. Okay. So, my bad if I spoil something. Yeah. Anyways, Overwatch 2, PvE, canceled. It got canceled. Apparently there's going to be, like, the missions that Overwatch 1 has, but, you play those, like, once or twice and then you never play them again. It's not going to be, like, a progression thing, like, save the world. Yeah. So, basically, I I was one of those people that didn't care too much about the PvE getting canceled because I play mostly Overwatch for PvP and I kind of forgot about PvE. But I definitely do feel bad for those that were waiting for it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about Overwatch 2 at the moment because at the same time, I'm being matched against like ranked masters and top 500 players and diamond players, even though I'm in silver. I'm in silver 1. And I'm being matched against fucking sweats. In quick play and in competitive. Like, both of them. I'm like, matchmaking's just straight up broken at the moment. So, I don't know how... I'm not really enjoying too much Overwatch at the moment just because I'm being matched against pure sweats. And, yeah, again, the PvE. So, I was kind of excited for it. Like, oh, yeah, well, I'll play PvE. That sounds fun. But apparently it got canned. So, yeah. I feel sorry for people that were waiting for that. So, yeah. But I don't know. I may play Overwatch every once in a while, but I don't know if I want to keep supporting Blizzard. Or at least that team. Maybe I'll, depending on how the Battle Pass looks next season, I'll think about it. But, yeah, overall, it's okay. So, other than that, we have 2042. New season coming soon. I think it comes in less than a week now. Season 5. Excited for it. New map, Derail? What's it called? Or Reclaimed or something? I think I saw it in the trailer. And the map looks cool. I cannot wait for it. And they have a bunch of cool looking skins. I think the Year 1 pass still covers that season, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then at least I'm going to get a free skin with it. So, because I have the gold edition. Yeah, overall, that game made a comeback. From being like a shitty game. I mean, some people could still say it's shitty, but overall it's way, way better than what it was before. It has made a comeback. It's way better than Call of Duty, I'll say that much. But, yeah, I like Battlefield 2042. Every once in a while, I'll jump in, play for like an hour or two, and just, hop out. And, I play it very casually. I don't sweat on that game. Mostly because you really don't have to sweat. There's no point in sweating. There's not like there's ranked or anything. Yeah, you can try to win. But in reality, the only thing that you win is just like XP and stuff, which you can just get casually. But, yeah, that's pretty much for 2042. Overall, I don't like it. Been playing it more alone, though. Maybe I'll ask our Meta Wolf to join me one day.
Maybe.
Then we have Fortnite.
Yeah, we're still playing Fortnite.
Still playing it. Still the best season in a quick minute. Because I'm definitely enjoying the season way more than last season and the Chrome season and vibing. Like, this season has been really good.
Yeah, it's been alright, but I still miss the lightsabers, the force powers, and even the kinetic blade.
I don't miss them.
All that's gone.
Maybe the kinetic blade, I'll say that. It's good for transportation.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't care. Yeah. Like, if it gets removed, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I wish would get removed would be the Attack on Titan thing. Like, remove that thing already.
Yeah, I wish that stuff would
the Thunder Spears and the Spider-Man thing.
Well, most people hate the Thunder Spears. They're kind of worthless, but the EDM, as they call it, Red likes to use the EDM.
Yeah. But, I mean, if that got...
But we also have, like you mentioned, we have the Web Slingers back because of Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
So, we got that, too.
But, yeah, overall, if all those things go away, I certainly won't miss them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're good. Like I said, they're good for like a week or two. Then remove them. But don't keep them like for a long time, like half a season or something.
Yeah.
Like the Attack on Titan thing. That stayed there for like at least like a month. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's more than outstayed. It's welcome, in my opinion.
It's like the same thing with last season of My Hero Academia. That stayed literally the entire season.
Yeah.
And it was so boring. You couldn't play it.
I'll say this. Like, at least the Attack on Titan stuff isn't as bad as the Academia.
Yeah.
Their version of the Kami Chameleon crap.
Yeah, Kami Chameleon, yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? At least the sword, the kinetic blade, is way better than the stupid hammer.
Yeah, I love the kinetic blade. It was fun. Especially if you comboed it with the lightsaber. You could like kinetic blade near somebody, then whip out the lightsaber and then...
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I mostly use it for transportation. I didn't barely use it for combat. Yeah. It did like 70 or 80 damage, and then you push the enemy away. Yeah. So it didn't kind of fit.
Yeah.
But not with my playstyle. I like to stay back a little bit. Maybe
you like to snipe.
I like to snipe. Yeah. Maybe if I get close, I use an SMG. I don't like shotguns in that game, though.
I like shotguns early on. I find they work
Early on.
Yeah, pretty effectively. If that's all you can find.
Yeah.
And you have somebody nearby and you need to dispatch them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
For me, when it comes to like a close, maybe a little bit of medium range, I use SMGs.
Okay.
I just like twin mags and the regular submachine gun. I just prefer that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just my style. That's my style of play.
Okay.
Like if I want to use something like a very close range, again, I'll pull the SMG out rather than a shotgun. I know shotguns can do a lot more damage, but just not for me. Yeah. And maybe if it was like a spammy one, like the spammy shotgun that like shoots like really fast, and makes you faster, like what was it, the exotic one?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll use it. Yeah. But other than that, like high power, very slow firing, nah. At least not at close range. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
A long range, like a sniper, yes, but at close range, nah, not for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Fortnite. Overall, this season has been really good. Way better than these previous seasons, honestly. Way better than last season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Last season was probably the worst season out of the bunch.
Yeah.
It was so boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for Fortnite. Overall playing Save the World, getting V-Bucks, GB getting his XP. I think EGB needs like 2 more levels to get Golden Katana.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be able to get all the Battle Pass content, including all the bonus stuff for once.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah. Have you done the weekly so you can get like the other stuff?
Yeah, I already got all that.
Really?
I did that like a few days ago.
So you got the blue pink girl at the end?
It's a shame she doesn't have a wolf mask like her other variants.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well. Say a lot, man.
At least we still have Golden Wolf.
Yeah, true.
Which is a plus for you and for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I like her.
Yeah.
And overall, the skins for the pass were pretty solid, and the pass overall was fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's pretty much it for Fortnite. Now we are going to go to GB with his news.
I'll go ahead and I'll get through this quickly since we're approaching an hour. By the way, thank you to everybody that is watching the vlog.
Yeah, if you made it this far, we really appreciate you staying.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone subscribing and, of course, all the likes.
Right.
And so some of you already know what I've been doing. I played through Jedi Survivor, salt and all. There was a lot of salt.
Yes, I heard him.
Yeah. I started that playthrough once again back in late April. When I was packing, and I finished it, a couple weeks ago, or a week ago.
Yeah, like a week or two ago.
Time flies.
Yeah.
So I started in Louisiana, I finished in Texas. Mm-hmm. From the old office to the new office.
Right.
I love the Jedi series, both Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I love the characters, Cal Kestis, Marin, Seer. I like the story. But, I did get a little salty playing those 2 games, especially in boss fights. But, oh well.
Just a little bit.
But the point is, I got through it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's over. So I've played through Jedi Fallen Order, and I've played through Jedi Survivor. And if somehow Respawn's able to do another Jedi game, even though the contract between Lucasfilm Games and EA is over and done now, maybe at the very least they'll allow Respawn to make another game. There's probably some sort of loophole that allows them to make another Jedi game. If there's a third Jedi game and it's good, I'll probably play it in, 3+ years from now, and I'll most likely get salty. Hopefully.
I guess, yeah.
And look, as long as I'm still around in 3 years and I'm still mostly functional, maybe a few pounds lighter, that would be nice, then I'm willing to do it. And especially if I'm still making content on my gaming channel. Another playthrough I finally finished after 13 months.
Damn.
Zelda Breath of the Wild. I finally finished that over the weekend. Now, when I started it back in April 2022, my intention wasn't for it to go on that long. But real life things happened. I got salty here and there. And a similar pattern of me getting my butt beat by, I think it was the Thunderbolt Ganon in the desert.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that all but...
You felt like ass a few hours later.
I did. It all but broke me for some reason. But then a few months, I didn't give up. Ultimately, I went back to the game, and I did beat Thunderbolt Ganon, and that allowed me to continue finishing the Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So I finally finished that. It's weird because I do way better against Calamity Ganon and Dark Ganon at the end than I did against Thunderbolt. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
I think what it comes down to is my original playthrough, which I wasn't able to record or stream because at the time Nintendo only had a blessed number of people that they anointed, creators and streamers, to play their games. I wasn't one of them. I think after I beat Zelda Breath of the Wild, I kept going back and playing it and exploring, and getting as many shrines as possible. And I think I did fight Calamity Ganon quite a few times. And so even though it was like years ago, like 5-6 years ago, I started remembering what I would do to combat him. So the memories were there. It just took a while for them to percolate. And I do remember getting really good at fighting Calamity Ganon.
Yeah.
So I spent way more time fighting Calamity Ganon than the lesser, like the Ganon Blights. So, but yeah, Thunderblight Ganon's like the worst of the Blights. But,
right. Well,
at least in Breath of the Wild. So I got Jedi Survivor done. I got Zelda Breath of the Wild done. And starting Thursday, the early access launch of Diablo 4. I'm going to be streaming that. I think 6 p.m. Central. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm planning on streaming that like almost daily, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So tomorrow.
Yeah, do the main story. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and next week, it depends on our schedule, right? Like if I'm able to stream, I'll stream.
Right.
But like the Friday weekend streams, those will be the usual time, 12 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. UK. But the early access launch stream Thursday will be 6 p.m. Central Time, FYI. Very excited about playing through the main story of Diablo 4. Once I'm done with the main story of Diablo 4, I'll probably scale back on the streams and focus on Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I have right there.
No longer wild.
Yeah, no longer wild. It's Tears of the Kingdom. So, yeah, finally going to get it to Tears of the Kingdom.
Right.
Yeah, so other than GTA Summer Update, whether or not we get a GTA Summer Update remains to be seen. That's pretty much all I'm doing on my channel.
Yeah, I'm kind of when it comes to GTA, I'm kind of at the point of, like if we get a jet or two, I'll be like, wow, a jet. Okay, I'm gonna use it for like a month.
Well, the only thing we really know about their next update is their intention to rebalance aircraft. Well, specifically,
we'll see, because they say, oh yeah, we're gonna rebalance, and they only rebalance the oppressor. That's the only thing they rebalanced.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the most recent. A couple months ago they mentioned this in a newswire. Aircraft in the summer, which most likely is the laser and the Hydra.
But you know what they also said?
What?
That they were going to rebalance other vehicles. And you know when they said that?
Yeah.
Like literally like a month after Expanded and Enhanced came out.
Yeah, true.
And guess what? Still hasn't happened.
No.
So,
slow and steady.
Yeah, slow and steady will never win the race, because it's Rockstar we're talking about.
Yeah.
But, like if they bring out a jet, sure, I'll use it for like a week or two. But then, like, once I start getting orbital cannon again and explosive sniped and being ghost organization and all that bullshit, I'll probably be like, you know what? I remember why I quit this game. Wow. And then I'm going to quit it again until the next DLC comes out, which has nothing that I care about, probably.
Yeah, but what if, hypothetically, this update adds new vehicles? Kind of like what Gilly Master is hoping for on Twitter. He mentioned how, like, what if this update was just about quality of life, and they also added, like, 30-something vehicles, including...
Well, the thing is, Rockstar is more of a...
I know.
I don't give a fuck, so...
I know, but it's a hypothetical. I think that is something people would rather have is just new vehicles and a mostly legit quality of life update to the game with a lot of buffing and nerfing where it's needed.
If it does happen,
including nerfing or doing away with the orbital cannon.
I don't think so. But okay, let's just say it does happen. I'll be very happy.
That would please a lot of players.
I'll be very happy, and I'll probably have a bit more fun with the game than before. So I will say that.
And that's what I understand. They waste this money on hiring voice actors and writing stupid stories and the mocapping for like the Dax and Drug Wars. We hate it. We don't want it. We don't need that crap.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Just focus your efforts and whatever budget you have for an update on the quality of life stuff.
And fix your game.
And give us fun vehicles, like new cars, obviously new cars, because that's the name of the game, Grand Theft Auto. But some new aircraft, some new fighter jets, new attack helicopters to play around with, and both PvP and PvE.
Yeah, because that's what people do. People do two things in the game.
Yeah.
Car meet and kill each other.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that people do.
And grind.
And grind if you're a grinder, even if you have billions already.
Yeah.
But, basically that's what people do. I mean, other than that, they already have like a shit ton of businesses. Yeah. So we don't really need more businesses. There's already like way too many ways of making money in that game. So we don't need that.
No.
Cars. We already have like 500 plus
cars.
Well,
cars are the backbone of the game. So.
Right, but I wouldn't mind if they had like 6 or 7.
They could do is revisit some of the old favorites from classic updates. Even some of the launch cars from GTA 5 and GTA Online and go back and make them agency vehicles or the HSW.
I just wish they would do more stuff with the water as well.
Yeah.
Like they should add more stuff that's missing. For example, planes are missing, helicopters are missing,
especially
and
some more
boats.
attack boats.
And boats. Like, we need boats. Like, give us something.
Or like, I've come up with that idea once or twice, like a World War II aircraft carrier.
Yeah, we can just store all that shit.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
It wouldn't be the same size as the Lexington, because that's like based off a Nimitz aircraft carrier, which is way bigger than a World War II aircraft carrier.
Right.
But our own personal aircraft carrier, even if it meant putting the yacht or the submarine in storage, where you had to pick one of those. See, I don't understand. Why don't they force you to pick? They should force players to pick between the three.
Yeah, and that
the other two
would
go in storage, and you can only have the yacht out, or the submarine, or a hypothetical aircraft carrier.
Right. That would be cool because it also stops the yacht. Yeah. Air defenses Kasaka combo.
Yeah. Plus, it's less crap scattered across the map.
I mean, you can still use the Sparrow, though, to counter that. Because the Sparrow cannot be locked on by the yacht.
Yeah, I know. But my point is, that would probably help game stability, especially since it's still peer-to-peer crap.
True.
And where everybody was only allowed to have one, boat. Or one big boat.
One big boat, yeah.
Whether it's your yacht, your submarine, or the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
If we end up getting aircraft carriers.
But I doubt it.
Yeah,
I think what we're going to get is just like you said, like a bunch of quality of life changes and probably a vehicle or two.
Yeah, well, a whole bunch. Well, some day one vehicles and obviously vehicles locked away to drip out.
I just want to see a plane. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for many. Just add one or two. That's it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
like if you had a helicopter and a plane, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's as long as it's not shit.
Yeah, but
like the other stuff.
Yeah, but whether or not we actually get a summer update, we still don't know yet because they haven't really announced it at the recording of this vlog.
They usually announce it when it comes to July or August. They never announce much in June.
Well, they have had June updates before, and some people are speculating with the way GTA Plus is going that it's ending earlier than usual.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. It's a scam. That's all you need to know about GTA Plus. But they do schedule GTA Plus around updates so that it ends, and then a new GTA Plus will begin with an update.
Right.
Whenever they do updates, 2 times a year at the most nowadays.
Anyways.
That's
enough GTA.
If there's information or an update for GTA, I would at the very least cover it on my channel. I did put a post out on my channel, updating the fans and the viewers and subscribers that follow my channel for GTA content. In case you're curious, go read it. Feel free.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just letting people know that I haven't abandoned those games yet. I've not abandoned GTA or Red Dead or Mafia. It's just that right now, all that's very, very dry.
Yeah, it's very meh.
Yeah, so I have to play other stuff, That's just the way it is. I got to play games that interest me, and right now what interests me is Zelda and Diablo. So, but I do intend on going back to GTA once we get something about the next update. And the next update, I will definitely stream it. And once we finally get something official for GTA 6, obviously I'll cover it. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, pet update. So for the most part, the pets have done quite well. Edward likes the backyard. He sleeps on the porch at night. And he goes underneath the porch during the daytime because it's nice and cool down there. And there's dirt and it's dark.
Yeah, he loves it.
Well, dogs kind of like that whole cave thing anyways. The cats, well, Riley's happier with the cats than ever because the cats are confined to only a certain part of the house now.
Amazing. Best decision ever.
They have their own room, a nice-sized room, which also includes a closet they like to chill in.
Yeah.
We leave the window open.
Yeah.
So they can chill out the window, especially turtling.
It's because it smells.
Yeah, it does. It's good to get fresh air in there.
Yeah.
But every day I freshen their food, their water, their litter box, and we also at least once a week go in there and vacuum. So we are probably needing to do that before the end of the week.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we are trying to keep things clean.
Yeah, we're staying on top of things, which is amazing because that is something that kind of bothers me. I mean, I'm not a clean freak, but I'm also not a...
Yeah, so...
I'm not a person that likes to live in dirt.
But I think for the most part we're doing a good job. But so for Edward, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Turtling's doing fine. He was very, very shy at first with a new place, but I think he's grown accustomed to it.
Yeah, he's fine now.
Yeah. I do let him in the office whenever I'm not streaming or recording anything, and I happen to be up here. So he was chilling under the desk before we shoot him back into the cat room.
Okay.
As we call it. the sad thing to report is Jadis, my 16-year-old long hair poof ball, is not doing so well. In fact, she's lost a lot of weight. She's kind of bony. She's still eating. She's still drinking. She occasionally will bathroom outside the litter box, but she is 16. That's basically like 84 years old in human years.
She old lady.
She old lady, yeah. And she meows a lot more.
She's very whiny.
Yeah. And in fact, yesterday I took her to the vet because she was having something sticking out of her mouth, like a piece of meat or tissue or something. I couldn't figure out what it was, so I just took her to the vet just in case. And he took a chance to weigh her, and she was actually a pound less than she was last time a few weeks ago, and she has already lost a lot of weight then. I thought that she had gained more weight because he gave her a shot to boost her appetite, and she has been eating, but it's just a sad reality, you know. She's 16, and
yeah, she's very skinny to the point where you can literally lift her up with like one finger.
Yeah, and
it's not good.
And you can feel her bones, and it's sad.
It's very
But she still moves around. She doesn't move around very fast.
No, she loves laying around.
She does lay a lot more now. Yeah, but she will move. But it's sad. I mean, I feel like she has less days in front of her now.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's bound to happen. Nobody's immortal.
It just sucks.
But yeah.
I hate to wrap up the vlog on a sad note, but I guess that's just life.
Yeah, that's just sadly.
I mean, she's gotten to live at least 16 years, so that's... I know there's cats that you hear living 20 years or something, but that's crazy.
I give her maybe like at least like 4 to 5 months.
We'll see.
I give her that much.
I'm just glad that one of my sisters who did live with me for a year after she got out of high school, like that was originally her cat, Jadis was. Mm-hmm. You know, she wanted to adopt it, but she was a lot younger back then. And it turns out like her husband now is actually allergic to cats, so it worked out for the best that I ended up with Jadis. But I was glad that I was able to at least reunite one of my sisters with Jadis before she passes on, because she just recently lost one of their dogs. So they had two sister Australian Shepherd mixes. One died years ago, and then they had the other one for quite a few years until she recently passed away. So I was really wanting to at least have my sister reunite with Jadis before Jadis's time comes. And fortunately, she's got to hang out with Jadis a few times, and that's good. Mm-hmm. So at least there's that. But yeah, that's just the circle of life, I suppose.
Yep.
Just gotta cherish life for as long as we have it and make the most out of it. So I guess that's pretty much it for May. That's the end of it. May 2023 vlog. I think we covered everything.
I've had everything I had to say. I don't think I missed anything.
Yeah, I think we checked all the boxes. We went through our list we wrote down. And we do appreciate you all that have subscribed to our vlogs channel. And those of you that left a like, very much appreciated. And once we get a new GoPro, we're gonna eventually get a new GoPro. The other one broke. It was sacrificed with the air show.
Yeah, the show just, I think it was overheated or something.
Yeah, I did use it for my infamous April Fool's Day like cuisine video, but it only ended up recording like half of it, and then it died on me, so I had to shoot the rest of my iPhone.
Ew. Well, these iPhone has very good quality.
Yeah, it was okay. But, yeah, rip GoPro. It was sacrificed for two air shows, right?
Poor GoPro.
The 2021 and the 2023 air shows, both of which over on Riley's channel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
So, anyways, we'll hopefully eventually get back to making specials and doing reviews of TVs, movies that we end up watching. Hopefully we'll do maybe 1 or 2 reviews sometime in June if we go watch something.
I mean, I did see Evil Dead Rise, but the problem is I saw it alone because GB was all the way over there. And
yeah, you saw it with one of the sisters and my brother-in-law.
Yeah, and it was very forgettable.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just that it's like, oh, yeah, I remember seeing that movie. But it wasn't.
I think the other issue is you don't have context. You haven't watched the original Evil Deads. So, and I know you don't have to watch the other Evil Dead movies with Bruce Campbell, Ash Williams.
Yeah.
But I think it still exists in the same universe because there is the Necronomicon. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully we'll have a movie come up in the near future that we'll watch and we'll review for you for a future review. And we'll probably review Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So we'll have Ahsoka, and I think it starts in August, I think. So.
Yeah, so we still have 2 more months, 3 more.
Yeah. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the May 2023 vlog.
Yeah.
And unless we end up filming a special between now and then or a review, I guess come back in about, well, a month from now. Yeah, a month from now. Yep. For the June 2023 vlog.
Bye-bye.